Hi guys, and welcome to the first official episode of the first official playlist on PostagothalyptiC Games. And episode 1 is called On Campaign on Estanu. Real original, I know. Anyways, in-game me is going to take over for now. I'll be back with some commentary. See you soon, guys. I am here over Estanu. Our major order is currently to liberate Errata Prime and Estanu and hold Hellmire. Fought on Errata Prime and Hellmire. I'm working on Estanu. I got a personal objective to do 6 secondary objectives, and I feel like you have to be on medium to get those. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Oh, we'll start under and then work around. I think that's a good plan. Because I like to try and find stuff as I go. You know what? We're going to take the torture. I haven't done it a lot, but it's fun. But due to that, if we're taking the torture, let's take something with bullets. And then let's take more competent bug grenades like gas. Good idea. We are going to take that, because when I'm by myself, I needed to get into bunkers. Take a machine gun. Mr. Martin, he's going to watch my back as best he can. I'll take the spear gun, because I've been having a lot of fun with that. I'm going to take a 500 in case I find some bug holes I need closing. That's my plan. Let's go hit it. Hey guys, your friendly neighborhood Postagoth here. I just wanted to drop in and say sorry I don't have the full drop on display here. I had to cut a bunch of stuff for time, so I just pulled that out. My bad. Enjoy. So when I drop in, you'll often see me give it a crouch. I'll kind of look around, make sure there's nothing right in my booty, and then I'll start chucking down equipment. My plan is to roll this way, so I'm going to throw my equipment kind of that way and go grab it here in a moment. Double check here. Yep, we got buggies coming in from that side. I'm just going to go ahead and sentry them and then hit them if they get close, because I've got this flamethrower as my primary, and I'm waiting on equipment still. So I think Martin's probably just going to mop them up. All right, we good. Might as well grab some more supplies because we just used stuff. Not much, but you know, it'll reload our spear gun, give us our stem back. All right, let's roll this way. And I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to scan on the map to try and find stuff, but I'm also going to try and pay attention to my compass up here. My compass is going to show me when there's something nearby. I like to kind of run the edge first and then work my way in, because normally you can kind of look, especially on maps like this where they got a big old hill towards the edge. Kind of stand up there and look out, like I can see a blinker there. Sometimes you can see vaults. It's good stuff. There's probably a POI near this machine gun placement. I'm not positive. Yeah, there's one right here. Damn, there's a bunch of bugs up there, huh? So we're going to hit this. This isn't going to hurt a thing, really. Martin's going to open up. And then they're going to come down the hill. And then Daddy going to throw a big bomb at them. And a little gas. And I don't think they're going to make it very far. Not bad.
Say hello to democracy!
Hey guys, PostagothalyptiC here with some commentary. So, past me is going to get very into cooking these bugs. And I'm all for that, you know. Democracy, rah rah, cook the bugs. But some of these hunters get a little leapy, as you can see here. And when they're leapy, guys, they're coming at you, and sometimes they're on fire. So, when they jump at you and they're on fire, you can light on fire. And you've got to deal with the fire by diving before you deal with the bugs. Otherwise, yeah. Sometimes you burn alive, guys. It's just the way it goes.
Ready to liberate.
Oh, wow.
Objective located.
I found a LiDAR. That's going to make my life hella easier. All right, we're going to run right up here. We're going to grab this. Grab some freebies. Just in case some of you may not know. So the backpack I'm picking up is a specimen vessel with a little mutant larva in it. And he's kind of creepy because he looks like a little hive lord. I'm not sure what he is. But he's worth about 200 XP. Oh,
I wouldn't normally stop and do this, but I am trying to like level
talk over myself too
the
much.
flamer.
Bugs.
So,
I'm heading in here on my LiDAR. Throw down my Martin turret, my machine gun turret. He's going to cover me. I think he almost gets me here. Yeah.
Martin almost got me.
That's kind of
Martin,
close.
be careful, man.
And I
Dang.
head up the hill here, and then there's a little hunter that dances.
All
up
right, here we
these-
go.
yeah. I get a dive shot on him. And then, guys, it's looking pretty nice. So I head in here, throw down some equipment, get ready to lock down this LiDAR station.
Gotta chuck some supplies because I know I'm gonna be here a little while. So if you're gonna be in a location for a minute, you might want to chuck something down just in case you need it, or your friends need it, or whatever. Looking good so far. Looks like the objective over there is the closest bugs. The reason I'm stopping to do the LiDAR station is because it will light up everything else on my map like a Christmas tree. Pretty much be able to see everything. Not so bad.
Guys, I've been using a lot of these little overlays, like this red arrow here. And just tell me if that's something you like. I like to use it kind of to help depict things, maybe like a diagram, if you will. Kind of explain what I'm doing. Let me know down in the comments if you like that or not. So as you can see, I gas them as they're on their way down the hill. I'm going to hit them with some fire here in a moment. Martin's got me covered from that crevice, my machine gun turret. Note here, by the way, guys, the fire does not seem to penetrate the fence. So if you got a fence there until they destroy it, it's pretty much a wall to fire. I'm going to head up here. I got Martin down in the crevice covering me, and then I realize I've got another machine gun turret, a second Mr. Martin, to throw up here in this rocky outcropping. So I do that. I adjust my dish, and then it's a leisurely stroll back to my terminal while these two guys cover me perfectly. So absolutely beautiful walk back to the terminal.
All right, so now that I've managed to do that, you can see on the map all those POIs are just picked out for me, and that's going to make life so much easier. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to head straight over to my objective right now. Oh, grab your grenades before you go and your stems, you know. Might as well load up. It is a 40-minute mission, I believe, and we've used about 10 minutes of it, so we're doing pretty good. Set that right there. Bring down another warp pack. I will eventually put the little grubby back on. But I'm going to want that warp pack in a minute for obvious reasons.
So guys, I say that, and I do recall using it, but I don't know how often I really use the warp pack here. We'll see. All right. So here's where I actually cook them bugs. Here's where I actually don the warp pack, guys. Again, I don't know how often I really use it. Sometimes I'm really good about using it to, full democratic effect. Other times, not so much. I just totally forget.
Web
But
mobility.
we'll see how many times I actually use the damn thing.
Where the hell did I put the SSD?
Also, I don't know if you can tell, but I've kind of lost track of the SSSD at this point.
Where are you? There you are.
Dropping a pin.
See? Told you.
Ah, I got it.
Let's count. Oh, one warp. Yes. Count how many warps I actually make here.
Make sure we're done here.
Two
Pick up
warps.
that little bugger and we're gonna get the hell out of here, bud.
On a side note, divers, sound off in the comments. When you're activating this terminal, does it sound like footsteps nearby? It makes me paranoid all the time. That might be all the warps, guys.
Got it.
Yeah, if I'm grabbing the
All
buggy.
right, let's grab our
So
bugger.
two
We're
total
right here.
warps.
Let's try to destroy this bug nest because it is right here, y'all. It's a little one, and we got 2 eagles on hand. So I feel like if we do this right, I could throw an eagle. This will hit anything that comes out after me. I'll burn this little
You will
avenue,
never destroy our way of life.
and then we're gonna go around this way, find our other bug hole.
So my tactics are not always the best, but
Bug
this
hole.
was pretty clean, you guys.
Administering freedom.
So if you're looking for a quick
And if that's not all
one-man
of
solution
them-
to a bug hole,
Okay, I was gonna say, if
Look
that's
no
not all of
further.
them, I got a spear gun.
Eagle 1 rearming. Evac shortly.
Now that I don't have to scan around for POIs, I think I'm gonna nab
Checking
this
that.
one on the corner. Oops. See, you gotta pay a little attention, huh? Alright, we're gonna lay here a second. Nab that one on the corner. They're coming in front of me here. And then I'm gonna nab these two on my way, and then I'm gonna drop some stuff off at extraction. That's the plan anyway. We're gonna use our free gun. He's gonna call in a bug breach, which is fine by me. I'm gonna throw some
Fresh bugs roasting on an open
Fire.
fire. Hunters nipping at your toes. Sorry, guys. It's almost the holidays here while recording this.
laters. Let's see, can we reload this? We can. This guy was free. I didn't even bring him with me or nothing, guys.
So I'm heading in here, guys, and I'm kind of low
Got some
on
stuff. Oh, I ran
nades.
by it.
I'm kind of
It's
low
not-
on ammo. I could use, I could use a stem. I head in here attempting stealth,
This is
but
right here. I might
a
as well
patrol
run this
quickly catches on to my presence, and I'm wearing my ODST A9 Helljumper armor. So normally I'm pretty quiet in that. It reduces your sound by I think 50%, if that's still accurate. So I don't know if they heard me, saw me,
Fire in the hole!
All right, we
or
moving.
if it was the democratic smell of my eagle sweat, but they found me. So I went ahead and invited them to a buggy barbecue.
Liberty return. Locked and loaded.
Just led them into this choke point, fried them up, and the HMG emplacement here
Dropping a pin.
might be a little on the overkill side, but here on the Sentinel of Democracy, we have a saying: there's no kill like overkill. Hi all, hope you're enjoying the first episode of the playlist so far. This is kind of a little more loose than I plan to be in the future. I'm hoping to eventually have a bit more structure to episodes, but for now they're probably going to come across more like Let's Plays or playthroughs. We're going to have some tips, tricks, a few laughs thrown in there, and then maybe a few episodes that just take themselves entirely too seriously. But we're going to be starting out with these kind of lower level solo missions for now, guys, but eventually we'll be running some harder dives, doing some joint operations with fellow Helldivers, and even answering some SOS beacon calls. So that should be a lot of fun. Guys, I throw this 500 kg
Thin them
over
out,
top of this building, and you'll
just to
see on my
be-
map here, I noticed there's that giant
knows it
bug
might
hole.
even hit
And
bottom.
I don't know how well I really did, but I'll show you later why I throw 500 kg bombs at bug holes I can't see, because it can be very effective. Yeah, there's some good bug roasting there.
That's called democracy!
Kind of a waste of that third shot, but that's all right. I go a little ham on these guys, and then I realize there's these guys behind me, and I got to get them burned up too.
All right.
'Cause it's time.
We're cooking now, baby. Cooking with gas. Grab your spear gun dive, because you's on fire, son.
Prosperity!
All right, let's take a look at where we're at. So we did some light damage to these guys just to kind of thin them down. We pissed them off really good. We're going to go ahead and shuck one of these fives right about here.
Administering freedom.
We're going to keep moving because our goal right now is not to be here. Our goal is to get these samples that I'm carrying back to the extraction point safely.
So two quick things. So one, I know I look dumb heading into this narrow alley, but I've already planned my escape route. Because this electrical box that is currently behind me, I know I can climb that thing, and I spotted it early.
Alright.
So I'm going to scale this box and get over this wall and out of here. The second thing is, if you're in a squad game, you can take your samples
Yeah, I
and
threw
your
a five
specimen
over there
container and
because
all
I
that
knew
kind of
there was a
stuff
bug
back
hole,
to
you know?
extraction for your team and drop it off for
know if I
safekeeping
heard it,
anytime. And then
but I
it's
definitely
there to be
pissed it
picked
off.
up, and you
Alright,
don't
so
accidentally
that-
lose it down a hole or something like that.
We are on extraction. So I got gear here. I got this here. I'm going to hit my stem. I'm ready for trouble, but I don't know how much we're really going to have. Yeah, Martin's got me. Alright, we're going to switch out for our warp pack here, guys, and we're going to leave this buggy right here. See how easy? Boom. And now that's waiting for us at extraction. Now, since we got cover from this, and we know there's two things over here, one of them might even be I hate stalkers. It's my least favorite anything, maybe.
I do. I hate them so much.
I'm going to hit this little, and then we're going to hit the bigger one. We got a minute
You will
30 on our
never
big
destroy our
bombs.
way of life.
So right now, we're just using what we got, guys.
All right, guys. So I don't know how tactically sound the hit the little and then hit the bigger one sounded to you guys, but I promise I have a plan, and I'm going to execute it as best I can. So I head in here. I'm going to be throwing gas grenades, using that and the fire, the gas and the fire, to kind of corral them a little bit and try and give them area denial, do damage where I can. But it does get a little bit dicey, but I got this.
Fire in the hole! Have a taste of democracy.
Now here they're going to push me, and they're going to push me all the way to the edge. And for those of you that have been orbitally bombarded for being a traitor, you know how dangerous that is. Juke! So now we're going to finish off this bug hole, guys. This is the little bug hole I was talking about, but look, I turn around. Yeah. So I drop in here. I ready a machine gun turret. I drop Mr. Martin right in this crevice. Hit it with a spear, get some gas in there. Hit him with some fire, and then, guys, I intend to hang out up here, but I fall. And right here, I thought I was bug lunch. Boop. So I get out of there,
Blood injury.
turn around. What do I have? This hunter in my butt. Yeah. So we duke it out. Watch this stem keep me alive, guys. Yeah. Screams, I'm bleeding out. And then the stem, you can watch it keep me alive. All right, so this is why I throw 500 kg bombs at bug holes I cannot see. Watch how effective this is on this medium bug hole. I believe it's 5 bug holes. So I throw the bomb, run in to check my results. 1 bug hole, you guys. So smack it with the spear gun. Bug hole eradicated. Quick 100 rec slips, a little bit of XP.
All right,
Run
so we
away.
got it. Got our outpost taken care of. Martin in the crevice was like, shit, look at this, guys. This is interesting. What? We're going to say they were strip mining, and that's why this makes sense, because I'm not going to pick on poor Arrowhead. Everybody else is messing with them. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to enjoy their game. Crush things for democracy like a good, thoughtless voter. All right, so I think we're going to call that a wrap, and we're going to go ahead and start hitting these POIs, guys. We're going to hit these on the way to our objective, but we're not going to take extra time to hit them because we only have so much time. We got to move these people. Now, I usually do a pretty good job of moving the people, but sometimes it can be, you know, it can be a bit dicey. So we'll see how it goes. Usually it goes really well, so hopefully fine. Picking up all the weapons, it's a habit to show others where they are on the map. I might as well grab another spear. All right, let's rock and ruin, y'all. It's time. All right. This will be a good spot.
Sending down sentry.
So sometimes, guys,
Oh, yeah.
these crates or loot crates or containers, whatever you want to call them, they'll kind of hide in plain sight because there'll be a bunch of them stacked together. My advice is look for the familiar colors that you know are full of loot.
Yeah, see that?
In this case, it's the blue and white one. Sometimes you see an orange and white
Anything
one.
good?
Just kind of keep your eye open for
Stalwart.
those. They're still full of goodies.
Rec slips. A little more spear action. All right, let's go hunt us some bugs and save us some people. And then we'll go get that blinker over there, maybe. And trample. Put supplies down in there because that's probably where I'll be running back and forth to. I don't see a lot of bugs in here. I think I drew them all out or something earlier when I attacked. Normally they're kind of roaming around here. I'm not seeing nothing. Abandoned. Alright, we're almost to where we need to be. Make sure all my stuff is loaded.
All right, guys. So
What do I have?
it seems really calm here
Okay.
at this point.
but I'm just going to tell you right now, these bugs have not forgotten about me, and they're about to give me a serious run for my rec slips trying to get this terminal up and running. So, quite frankly, guys, only through my faith in liberty did I manage to activate it. Enjoy. This gets absolutely nuts. Yeah. So anyways, here I don't have a clear shot at the bugs, so I go ahead and I shoot the spear into the wall and let the gas do the work. Use your tools. I head back down to try and move some more super citizens. I'm down to less than 15 minutes before the super destroyer leaves orbit. So let's see. Oh, I don't even have any moved yet. I have 0 evacuees moved at this point. So it is time to get some people on the move. Big shout out to Martin for nailing these hunters mid-leap. That was clutch. Thanks, buddy. Best machine gun turret in the fleet. All right, so I head back down here to get some more people. And you can see I check my map here, and I see there's a giant bug hole. So to the north of my evacuation point, there it is. I go ahead and decide to drop another faithful, blind toss of a 500 kg over that wall. Hopefully I hit some bugs. I might have upset them, but it's fine. I got people moving. It's going good. Oh, move over, car. Martin parking only. That's what I'm talking about. So now, guys, we have layered turrets. This should go great. Then I hear all these bugs, so I'm going to go ahead and drop a curtain of gas over there because I'm pretty sure I really upset that nest.
The Helldivers came for us. Protect us.
I'm about to blow up this car on purpose. I kind of put a spear through it. And the idea here, guys, I could have hit the bug with the spear, and that's fine. You get lots of good stuff. But now I'm getting a possible spear shot, the gas from the spear itself, mild explosive damage, I imagine, as the car erupts, and then a flaming obstacle. And that's going to help me handle a lot more bugs. So the point being, you guys, use your environment. It doesn't matter if it's a car or a space artichoke or a gas canister. Use what you got.
So we got people in, we got a big blotch up here, we got these POIs, and we got these 2. My thought is those 2 are all the way back to extraction, we got 12 minutes.
So let's go vaporize these bugs as best we can, and then we can go from there. And then, guys, here's another spot where you can see the flames just won't penetrate that fence. So unless that gets patched or changed, waste your time. And then I almost get stuck under this car. But the quick advertisement for the war pack, it got me right out. Oh, that was unfortunate. If you guys are wondering what I'm using for my pistol, it's the Warrant. It has guided ammunition. It's a Judge Dredd inspired thing, and I liked that about it. So
You may proceed to extraction when ready. Deploying equipment package.
This is Eagle 1. We're back in business.
saw Martin shooting, so I'm trying to kind of stay down. We'll go ahead and run around them because I have a plan.
Have a taste of
Stanky old bugs. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to bounce off that building for a second.
Underway.
Indeed, have a taste of democracy.
Terminate outpost purged.
Beautiful. And we found some wreck slips while that was exploding and we were saluting it. So that's nice. Yeah, you're still coming. I see you. Have some fire! Sorry, I get a little excited sometimes. Grab this. Excuse me. Busy. Freaking gloom bugs. Even when you kill them, they get you all messed up. Enjoy your toasty warm blankets. Brought to you by democracy. Alright, we're gonna go here.
Sending down sentry.
Metals, handy, but not as handy as I'd like, but that's alright. Let's move.
Tagging map.
Arc thrower, couple of samples, got them. We only have 6 minutes. When they give me the 5-minute warning, it's probably time to go unless I'm very close to some stuff. We're going to head to that blinker if I can get to it. I think it's that time in there. Bingo. It's back over that way. Anti-mat rifle. Poo. Oh well. Got some samples. I missed something, but you know what? It's time to go. So, gonna go ahead and warp ourselves out of the city. Head back to where my stuff's waiting. I'm gonna throw extra because I'm me. You never know how bad it might get.
Alright, so we're on extraction. We've got bugs incoming from the southwest. I'm going to go ahead and gas them early with the spear gun. It definitely helps to quell them. I've thrown a Martin off to my left there. You see him open up. There he goes. And now I'm going to kind of back off, guys, because I don't want Martin to zing me while he's fighting these bugs. So I sneak over here, and chuck some more gas, hit some supplies. Ooh, that was a little dicey, but it worked out. Kind of use the gas and the fire as area denial in these circumstances, and then I just try, more or less, I skip it there, but I try and stick to the areas that aren't all lit up and gassed. Use the moment to go ahead and call in extraction, and now it's time, since I know the bird's on the way, to get a little more organized.
T-minus 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Find my buggy. Gonna get him moved a little closer. And I believe I move him again just because I don't want the bird to sit on him. You'll see I drop my samples too. Just that way I don't, lose them in a weird spot while I'm fighting the bugs. I do briefly go back here to get the warp pack, but pretty soon I'll bring that buggy back.
2 minutes.
Oh yeah, this is before they patched out that auto climb. I kind of miss it, guys. I used to use that thing to scale all kinds of stuff, and now I can't climb my supply pack anymore. Kind of stinks. Or my supply pod, rather. Burn these bugs, scoop my samples.
T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
It's about time to get everything together. Drop to the buggy. Go snag my warp pack.
Say hello to democracy.
T-minus 1 minute.
Canister's empty. Fire in the hole.
Things get a little dicey here for a moment, but I pull through. There we go. Move to the buggy again. Got my warp pack on. Try not to be on fire. Not being on fire is key. Hunters. Not as bad as stalkers. Still pretty terrible.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
All right. So the bird's inbound. Pelican's about here. It's time for me to consider getting my buggy
making sure my samples are on my person, and then I'm going to go ahead and throw these gas grenades out, cordon off the area, all the points of ingress these bugs could use, just fill it with corrosive death. Always try and salute, and I always try and leave them a present if I can. And I always like to hang out long enough that it looks cool when we're leaving. Boom! Freedom forever indeed. All right, guys. So I would leave this in, but there was a huge yawn. So I got my 2 objectives down, 2 secondaries knocked out, or my objective and sub-objective, I'm sorry, and my 2 secondaries. Knocked out all the bug holes, 3 stars, a little over 300 XP, over 1,500 rec slips. Not bad, guys. Couple of medals. I found a few more while I was out there, but I rarely count those. And then 17 common samples. Very nice. Kind of a poor impact, but I'll tell you, that Estanu fight was a hell of a slog for all of us, so we were just doing our best. Let's see. Also on this mission, I netted 451 kills, which for a medium mission is quite a bit. So that's good for democracy. This has been episode 1 of On Campaign with postagothalyptiC and Helldivers2. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's been a long one, so I'll be fast. Like, subscribe, share for democracy and Super Earth. Till next time, guys. Toasty!